Hey collectibros, it's me, Shinobi Nando, and welcome to another What's in the Box? And today I get to break down one of my favorite games of all time, the Dead Space Remake. Ever since Resident Evil came back on the scene doing remakes of 2 and 3, and now 4, everyone has been crying out for more survival horror games to be remade in next-gen graphics so they can be relived in all their glory, and Dead Space is no exception. I'm not just saying this for the video either, Dead Space is literally one of my favorite survival horror franchises. Yes, even 3. Now I'm sorry this video is a bit late, but I held off because there's some new information and I wanted to make sure I had the complete package, everything that there is to know before I made this video. So without further ado, let's jump into the standard edition. While you can pick up the standard edition of the game, either digitally or physically, outside of Australia and New Zealand, there is actually no physical or digital pre-order bonuses. If you're lucky enough to live in Australia, if you pick it up from EB Games, JB Hi-Fi, and other retailers, you can pick up this unique steelbook. For those of you wanting a bit extra, you can pick up the digital deluxe edition, which includes standard edition of the game, the Infested suit, the Lone Survivor, the Venture suit, Sanctified, and Bloody suit texture. Don't forget, if you are picking up the game digitally, check out the affiliate link to CD Keys in my description. Save yourself some money and also help the channel out. One thing that gives me a little bit of hope about the description of a suit texture is, unlike the original Dead Space game, it doesn't seem like these are going to be suits that give you some kind of advantage. So you're not paying for the ability to like blitz the hardest difficulty with a bought suit. You could kind of do this on the original release, as both PlayStation and Xbox got a unique suit that was much better at defense. And also Dead Space 2 and 3, because, you know, EA. I don't know about you, but I've always preferred to earn my upgraded suits, and also it kind of defeats the point of the harder difficulty if you're just gonna buy the bigger edition to make it easier for yourself. It really sucks that only Australia get that steelbook, but if there's any further future information, if any other retailers announce that they're also getting the steelbook, I'll either pin a comment or update the description. Now that brings us to the collector's edition, which we'll break down right about now. In the limited run games exclusive collector's edition, you get a full-size wearable Isaac helmet with working lights, the Dead Space soundtrack on CD, a lithogram print, foil-stamped lithograph folio, 4 mini posters, the Ishimura patch, a marker enamel pin, a 4-inch marker statue made out of metal, and a different steelbook to the ones that they get in Australia. Even better, while initially announced that this would only include the base game, it has now been upgraded for all past and future pre-orders to now receive the digital deluxe version of the game. Furthermore, Limited Run Games has actually showcased the helmet, and more importantly, used one of their staff members that has a ginormous head, much like yours truly, which puts my mind at ease because often when I try these helmets on, they often don't fit my head. And I've had many people comment similar issues. This is great news for those of us who have big head mode permanently on. Now that collector's edition is expensive, and because it ships from the United States, you're going to have to deal with those shipping costs and import tax. In terms of the base price on its own, especially now that you get the digital deluxe version of the game, it's actually pretty standard. Now look, I'm not saying it's cheap, I'm just saying for a helmet collector's edition, this is kind of par for the course. This is kind of standard pricing. And trust me, I should know. Just a little heads up for those of you who are more akin to collecting like statues or figurines. I think this is amazing. This is great, obviously, for anyone who wants to cosplay as Isaac, whether on stream or at a Comic-Con or, you know, whatever. I don't judge. I definitely want to pick one up even at that price point just because, well, A, my favorite collectibles are always replicas, and B, the fact that this helmet will most likely fit my head, which is always a great thing when you're buying a helmet. And of course, Isaac being one of my favorite video game characters from one of my favorite video games of all time. But let me know what you think in the comments down below. Let me know if you also have big head mode engaged. Permanently, I might add. Sometimes people think it's hair, like I have fluffy hair. No, just a big head. Anyways, if you made it this far in the video, don't forget to give it a like. Thank you so much for being patient on this one again, guys. Like I mentioned at the beginning, I waited because I wanted more information, and lo and behold, we got more information. We got the digital deluxe upgrade for the collector's edition and a steelbook, even if it's exclusive to Australia. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more What's in the Boxes. Please check out some of my other unboxings, such as the Fallout 76 and N7 helmet unboxing videos, where I actually try them on. And thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. No, we're not going to do the Twinkle Twinkle Little Star outro. I've done that too many times.